Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was a very famous king from India. He lived many hundreds of years ago in the 17th century. He is remembered today as a great warrior and a wise ruler. Many people in India, especially in the state of Maharashtra, admire him deeply. His story is one of courage, leadership, and a strong desire for freedom. He showed that with determination, even big challenges can be overcome. He is often called a true hero of the Maratha people. His life inspires many people even now. Shivaji Maharaj's name stands for bravery and justice. He fought against powerful rulers who were not fair to the common people. He believed that people should be able to rule themselves. This idea was called Swarajya, meaning self-rule. He worked very hard to make this dream come true for his people. He wanted them to live with dignity and without fear. His actions changed the history of India in many important ways. He laid the foundation for a strong and independent Maratha kingdom. The importance of Shivaji Maharaj goes beyond just his military victories. He was also a skilled administrator and a kind leader. He cared for the welfare of all his subjects, no matter their background. He introduced many good policies in his kingdom. These policies helped farmers, traders, and ordinary citizens. He understood that a strong kingdom needs happy and prosperous people. His focus was always on good governance and fairness for everyone under his rule. His life story is full of exciting events and brave deeds. From a young age, he showed signs of becoming a great leader. He learned quickly and was always eager to help others. He gathered a group of loyal followers who believed in his vision. Together, they faced many dangers and fought many battles. Shivaji Maharaj's journey from a young boy to a powerful king is truly remarkable. He remains a symbol of Indian pride and self-respect for millions. Shivaji Maharaj was born in the year 1630. His birthplace was the hill fort of Shivneri near the city of Juna. This fort is in present-day Maharashtra. His father was Shahaji Raje Bhosale, a brave Maratha general. Shahaji Raje served different Deccan sultanates. His mother was Jijabai, a very wise and pious woman. Jijabai had a very strong influence on young Shivaji. She played a crucial role in shaping his character and his ideals. She taught him about righteousness and duty. Jijabai was a woman of great courage and vision. She wanted her son to be a great warrior and a just ruler. She told Shivaji many stories from the ancient Indian epics. These stories were about heroes like Rama and Krishna. She taught him about Dharma, which means righteous conduct. She inspired him to fight against injustice and oppression. Young Shivaji listened to these stories carefully. They filled his mind with ideas of bravery, fairness, and the desire to protect his people and culture. Shivaji spent his early childhood under his mother's guidance in Pune. His father, Shahaji, was often away on military campaigns. Jijabai managed Shahaji's Jaga, or land grant in Pune, with great skill. She ensured that young Shivaji received a good education. He was trained in warfare, horse riding, and the use of various weapons. He also learned about administration and statecraft. His tutor, Dadoji Kondeo, was an experienced administrator. Dadoji taught him practical skills needed to govern. These early years were very important for Shivaji. The teachings of his mother, Jijabai, deeply shaped his values. The training he received from Dadoji Kondeo prepared him for future challenges. He grew up seeing the difficult conditions of the common people. They were often troubled by the warring sultanates. This environment made him think about freedom and self-rule. The seeds of Swarajya were sown in his heart during these formative years. He was destined for great things. Even as a teenager, Shivaji Maharaj dreamed of Swarajya. He wanted to establish a kingdom of his own people. He wanted them to be free from the control of outside rulers. This was a bold dream for a young man. The region was dominated by powerful sultanates like Bijapur and Golconda and the Mughal Empire. But Shivaji was determined and had a clear vision. He started taking small but significant steps towards his goal. He knew he had to be brave and clever. His first major military success came at a very young age. Around the age of 16 in 1646, he captured the Torna fort. Torna was under the control of the Bijapur Sultanate. This victory was a significant achievement. It showed his courage and his ability to lead. The capture of Torna boosted his confidence. It also sent a message that a new power was rising. He used the treasure found at Torna to build another fort, Rajgarh, which became his early capital. Shivaji Maharaj understood the importance of loyal companions. He gathered a band of brave young men from the Maval region. These men were known as Mavlas. They were skilled fighters and knew the hilly terrain very well. They were fiercely loyal to Shivaji and his cause of Swarajya. With their help, Shivaji began to capture more forts. Forts were very important for controlling territory and for defense. Each fort captured was a step closer to his dream. After Torna, he soon gained control over other important forts. These included Kondana, later renamed Sinhagad, Purandar and Rohida. These early conquests were carefully planned and executed. Shivaji used his knowledge of the local landscape to his advantage. He often surprised his enemies with swift and daring attacks. These initial victories laid the foundation for the Maratha kingdom. They demonstrated his military genius and his unwavering commitment to Swarajya. The people began to see him as their leader. Shivaji Maharaj's vision was for Hindavi Swarajya. This term meant self-rule for the Indian people. It was not just about replacing one ruler with another. It was about establishing a kingdom based on justice and fairness. He wanted a land where people could live without fear. He aimed for a kingdom where their culture and traditions were respected. This vision was inclusive and aimed for the welfare of all his subjects. It was a powerful idea that inspired many to join him. To make this vision a reality, Shivaji started consolidating his power. He focused on the hilly Maval region of the Western Ghats first. This area was difficult for large armies to access. It provided a natural defense for his growing forces. He won the loyalty of the local Deshmukhs or chieftains. Some joined him willingly, inspired by his ideals. Others who opposed him were dealt with firmly. He slowly but surely expanded his area of influence. His leadership was key to this expansion. Shivaji Maharaj had to challenge the established powers of his time. The Adil Shahi Sultanate of Bijapur was a major force in the Deccan. They saw Shivaji's growing power as a threat. They sent armies to stop him, but Shivaji, with his brave Mavala soldiers, fought back effectively. He used clever tactics and his knowledge of the terrain. He showed that a smaller, well-motivated force could defeat larger armies. His determination to protect his people was unshakable. A very important part of his vision was justice for the common people. He ensured that his soldiers did not harm civilians. He protected farms and villages from destruction during wars. He established a system of fair revenue collection. This was different from the oppressive systems of other rulers. He wanted his people to prosper under his rule. This commitment to the welfare of ordinary citizens made him very popular. They saw him as their true king and protector. Section 5, the coronation. A sovereign king is crowned. As Shivaji Maharaj's power and influence grew, the need for a formal recognition arose. He had carved out a significant territory for Swarajya. He was ruling it effectively and justly. However, to be recognized as a legitimate and independent ruler, a coronation was essential. A formal coronation would give him the status of a sovereign king. It would also elevate the standing of the Maratha people. This was a crucial step in establishing the Maratha Empire on a firm footing for the future. The grand coronation ceremony took place on June 6, 1674. The chosen venue was the magnificent Raigad Fort. Raigad was strategically located and well fortified, making it a suitable capital. Preparations for the ceremony were elaborate and lasted for many days. Learned priests from all over India were invited to conduct the rituals. Thousands of people gathered to witness this historic event. It was a moment of great pride and joy for the Marathas. The air was filled with excitement and anticipation. During the ceremony, Shivaji Maharaj was formally crowned as the king. He assumed the title of Chhatrapati, meaning Lord of the Umbrella or Sovereign Monarch. Gagabat, a renowned scholar from Varanasi, presided over the rituals. Shivaji Maharaj sat on a golden throne. He was adorned with royal robes and jewels. The coronation involved many ancient Vedic rites. It symbolized the establishment of a lawful and righteous Hindu kingdom. The sounds of drums and trumpets filled the air. The significance of Shivaji Maharaj's coronation was immense. It declared to the world that the Marathas were now an independent power. It provided a legal and moral basis for his rule. It boosted the morale of his people and soldiers. They now had a Chhatrapati, a sovereign king, to lead them. The coronation marked the formal birth of the Maratha Empire. It was a testament to Shivaji's vision, courage, and leadership. He had successfully turned his dream of Swarajya into a reality. Section 6. A king for the people, wise administration. Shivaji Maharaj was not just a great warrior, he was also a very able administrator. He knew that a strong kingdom needed good governance. He established an efficient administrative system. This system was designed to look after the welfare of his people. He wanted his kingdom to be well managed and prosperous. His policies were practical and aimed at providing justice and security. He paid close attention to every detail of administration. He believed in leading by example for his officials. One of his most important administrative innovations was the Ashta Pradhan Mandal. This was a council of 8 ministers. Each minister was in charge of a specific department. For example, there was a prime minister or Peshwa, a finance minister or a Matya, and a commander-in-chief or Senapati. These ministers advised Shivaji Maharaj on important matters of state. This system helped in the smooth functioning of the government. It ensured that different aspects of the kingdom were managed effectively by experts. Shivaji Maharaj introduced a fair and just revenue system. He understood the problems faced by farmers. He abolished the old system of yagirs where landlords often exploited peasants. He introduced a system where land revenue was fixed based on the fertility of the soil. Taxes were collected directly by government officials. This reduced the burden on farmers and prevented corruption. He also encouraged agriculture and trade. He knew that a happy peasantry was the backbone of a strong kingdom. Justice was a top priority for Shivaji Maharaj. He ensured that justice was delivered quickly and impartially. He established courts at different levels. He himself often listened to the grievances of his people. He did not tolerate corruption or injustice from his officials. He treated all his subjects equally, regardless of their religion or caste. He promoted the use of Marathi as the language of administration. This made it easier for common people to understand government orders and participate in governance. His rule was truly for the people. Section 7. Master of the battlefield, unmatched military skills. Shivaji Maharaj is widely regarded as one of the greatest military commanders in Indian history. His military skills were truly exceptional. He developed innovative tactics and strategies. These methods were perfectly suited to the hilly terrain of Maharashtra. He built a strong and disciplined army. His soldiers were highly motivated and loyal to him. He understood the importance of speed, surprise, and intelligence in warfare. His military genius was a key factor in his success against much larger and powerful enemies. One of his most famous military tactics was Ganimi Kava, often translated as guerrilla warfare. His forces would avoid direct pitched battles with larger enemy armies. Instead, they would launch swift, surprise attacks on enemy supply lines and smaller detachments. They would use their knowledge of the local geography to their advantage. After an attack, they would quickly retreat into the hills and forests. This strategy confused and demoralized his opponents. It allowed him to effectively challenge mighty empires with limited resources. Forts played a very crucial role in Shivaji Maharaj's military strategy. He understood that forts were like a mother, providing safety and shelter. He captured many existing forts and also built several new ones. These forts were strategically located on hilltops. They provided excellent defensive positions. They also served as bases for launching attacks. Each fort was well maintained and garrisoned with loyal soldiers. He ensured that his forts were always well stocked with food, water, and ammunition. His network of forts was a formidable line of defense. Shivaji Maharaj was also a pioneer in building a strong navy. He realized the importance of controlling the coastline. The western coast of India was vulnerable to attacks from European powers and local sea pirates. He established a powerful Maratha navy to protect his kingdom's coastal trade and territory. His navy consisted of various types of ships, big and small. They patrolled the seas and engaged enemy vessels. This foresight in developing naval power was remarkable for his time. His military achievements continue to be studied and admired. Section 8. Nurturing culture and values beyond the battlefield. Shivaji Maharaj was not only a great warrior and administrator, but also a patron of culture and values. He understood the importance of a strong cultural identity for his people. He worked to promote Marathi language and traditions. He wanted his people to feel proud of their heritage. While he was a devout Hindu, he respected all religions. His policies reflected his commitment to tolerance and inclusivity. He believed in righteous conduct and expected the same from his officials and soldiers. He actively encouraged the use of Marathi in his administration. Before his time, Persian was widely used in official work in the Deccan. Shivaji Maharaj replaced Persian with Marathi for government records and correspondence. This made administration more accessible to the common people. He also patronized Marathi poets and scholars. He supported the compilation of a Sanskrit Marathi dictionary called Rajya Vyavahara Kosha. This dictionary provided Marathi equivalents for Persian administrative terms. This helped in standardizing the language of governance. Shivaji Maharaj had great respect for all religions and holy places. He gave strict orders to his soldiers not to harm mosques or other religious sites. He ensured the safety and dignity of women, even those from enemy camps. He respected learned men and saints of all faiths. There are many instances where he gave grants for the maintenance of Sufi shrines and mosques. This policy of religious tolerance earned him the respect of people from different communities. It showed his wisdom as a ruler. He worked hard to instill a sense of pride and self-respect among the Marathas. He showed them that they could challenge oppression and establish their own rule. He encouraged traditional arts and crafts. He revived old customs and traditions that strengthened community bonds. His emphasis on dharma, or righteous living, was a cornerstone of his rule. He wanted his kingdom to be a place where people lived with honor and dignity. His efforts in nurturing culture and values were as important as his military victories. Section 9, An Enduring Light, Shivaji Maharaj's Legacy. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj passed away in 1680 at Raigad Fort, but his legacy continues to shine brightly. He left behind a strong and independent Maratha kingdom. His successors continued his struggle and expanded the Maratha Empire further. Even after his death, his ideals of Swarajya and good governance inspired generations. He had laid a foundation so strong that the Maratha power continued to be a major force in India for over a century. His life and achievements are a testament to his extraordinary vision and leadership. His story became a great source of inspiration during India's freedom struggle against British rule. Leaders like Bal Gangadhar Tilak used Shivaji Maharaj's example to awaken national pride. They reminded people of his courage in fighting against injustice. Shivaji Jayanti, his birth anniversary, became a public festival to promote unity and patriotism. His life taught people that even a small group, if united and determined, can fight against mighty empires. He symbolized the spirit of resistance and the quest for self-rule. In modern India, Shivaji Maharaj is remembered with great respect and admiration. Numerous statues of him on horseback can be seen in cities and towns, especially in Maharashtra. Many important public places, universities and institutions are named after him. For instance, Mumbai's international airport is called Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport. His stories are part of school textbooks, teaching children about his bravery and wisdom. His life continues to be a subject of books, films and television series. The principles he stood for, justice, good governance, respect for all religions and protection of the common people, remain relevant even today. His administrative reforms, like the Ashtapradhan Mandal, show his foresight. His military strategies are still studied for their brilliance. More than just a historical figure, Shivaji Maharaj is an icon. He represents the best of Indian valor, leadership, and unwavering commitment to righteousness. His enduring legacy continues to inspire millions to strive for a just and prosperous society.